Yeah.
And we're back.
We're back. Episode 8 now. That is awesome. So, welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of our Joker review talk.
Yeah.
Just start things off. Go to touchysubjectshow.com. touchysubjectshow.com for all your stuff, everything you need. We got this shirt you can win. You can call in, convince us. But we're talking Joker tonight. We're picking up where we left off last episode. If you want to call in, 916-250-2571.
916-250-2571.
All right, before we get back directly in the Joker, we got a call. Let's take this.
Let's take it.
Take this chump. What's up, bro?
Oh, no way, boy. What's going on?
What's up?
Just chilling.
What's up?
Not playing punk ball, that's for sure.
We're not playing punk ball, I'll tell you that.
All right, look, boy. I need some advice here, okay? I know y'all just said y'all were going to talk about the Joker. I don't mean to switch up subjects.
That's all
right.
Throw
it at us, bud.
The show's title is No Subject Goes Untouched, bro.
Yep, we're going to touch your subject, bud.
We ain't touching nothing.
Hey, where are you from?
I'm from Tampa, Florida, bro.
Oh, Tampa, Florida. Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. Well, that's the first thing. Bro, I was praying to God when they announced, the fight night going on here this weekend. I was like, bro, please let Fili get on that card.
Dude, I was trying, but it didn't work out. Oh, well.
In Tampa? Yeah. You were trying to get on a Tampa card?
I was trying to get on the San Francisco card, which the new arena's not built yet, so they moved it to Tampa. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go to Florida. I've never been to Florida. I want to see Florida. Still didn't get on it, but okay, it's all good. What can you do?
Oh, man.
Damn, bro. I was like praying that you get on that card. But anyways, yeah, we got fight night in Tampa this weekend. I'm from Tampa. It's like 12 a.m. right now. Driving with the headlight missing and on the phone, so hopefully the fools don't pull me over.
Hey, fuck the police.
So, listen, this is my dilemma, right?
Lay it on us.
So, I'm in college, second semester. Didn't do great in high school, so, community college, doing really good in community college. Nice. And, I'm trying to figure out where I want my life to go. I'm very passionate about mixed martial arts, and I'm very passionate about, film. And, but I'm also, very serious about taking care of my family, my parents, my girlfriend, all that kind of stuff. And, Fili, you do music. I saw you did, acting in that film, and, you're also a fighter, so I figured, who better ask than someone who's, doing everything that you want. To what point should I chase, the dreams that I'm chasing of...
Don't become a welder.
Stop
right now.
Let's clarify. That's Studboy. He's going to give you his take.
Yeah.
Studboy's going to give you his take, and I'll give you mine. You can
start welding, bro. Buy a torch.
He wants you to learn a trade.
Put some stuff together.
All right. I will learn how to weld. But, I used to do manual labor, and I'll never go back to that shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, fuck manual labor.
It's not my
wrong,
dilemma
just,
is how far do I chase this? How far do I chase it? When do I know when to stop? Because, I have my girlfriend. We've been together 3 years, and, she's always supporting me no matter what. My family's always supporting me no matter what. And I would love to chase these dreams, but at the same time, I don't want to be at a point where I'm too old. I'm not accomplishing the financial goals I want to accomplish. I can't take care of the people I want to take care of. And I'm just another guy who talks about, what could have been. You know what I mean? I don't want to work a 9 to 5, but at the same time, I don't want to be like a failure in a sense. So,
what I'm hearing is a guy that just doesn't want to work.
I mean, this is the thing, dude. Like, if you're going to chase your dream, there are for sure 100% going to be times where you're going to have trouble providing. I mean, if you are going to chase your dreams, there's going to be 100% for sure times where you're going to have trouble providing for your family, period. Like, there just are, man. And, but I will say as a consolation prize, you have a family, but you don't have a family yet. I mean, you have a girlfriend, but you don't have a kid. You don't have a mortgage. Dude, you're in a fucking good position, dude. If you want to chase your fucking I mean, you always hear Gary Vee talk about you should spend your 20s chasing your dreams and start getting serious when you're 30. If that's the goal you set to start getting serious at 30, cool, but dude, I don't even like to put an age limit on it, dude, because it's never a set, dude. You don't just you're never successful. I've been broke. I make more money now than I've ever made, but I was broke not that long ago. And before that, I made less money, but felt like I was balling because I'd never seen that much money before. Like, there's always going to be ups and downs. It'll always be relative. Whatever the fuck makes you the happiest, put every single ounce of whatever you have into that. And there's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be times where you feel like you're fucking up by not having a normal job. But it's just how long are you down to stay uncomfortable? Like, I've been doing this shit since I was 15. Like, I've been chasing my dreams in MMA since I was 15. I've been broke. I've stolen groceries. I've scrounged for rent. I've watched one by one. I've watched all the people that I grew up with that all said we were going to do the same thing and be a fighter or whatever, or be people I knew even when I got to Team Alpha Male fucking almost 10 years ago, and they all throughout the line, dude. Throughout the fucking years, they all dropped off. Like, okay, man, I'm 26. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of chasing the dream. Hasn't happened for me yet. I'm 28. Nah, I'm too old. I'm 30. I'm too old. Dude, Josh Emmett broke his hand in his first pro fight that he took after he was already done with college. Then he broke his hand in his second fight after a year layoff. Had to take another year layoff. Then he went fucking 10-0 before he got in the UFC. Then he got in the fucking UFC and he ripped his finger out of his bone. He had to fly to Germany on 4 days' notice, make weight, got his finger ripped out of his, got the bone of his finger ripped out of his hand and finished the fight. Dude, then he caught his break in his early 30s. He fucking knocked out Ricardo Lamas on short notice and became a fucking top-ranked fighter. But it took, like, literal decades of chasing the dream. And in the time it took Josh Emmett to accomplish that, later than some people, earlier than others, I watched people who were way younger fall off and go, nah, I'll just go get a regular job.
Mike Bisping lost his eye and kept going.
Mike Bisping lost his fucking eye and kept going. Dude, we need to talk more about that. But for the sake of this conversation, the only one that knows the answer is you, dude. Like, how much do you want to be a fucking fighter? Or how much do you want to be a filmmaker? So my suggestion is of film, of fighting, of whatever it is that you like to do, find the thing that makes you the happiest and fucking chase after it and don't let anything get in the way of it. But you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to be honest. Like, don't just talk about it. Like, you have to fucking be about it and be willing to sacrifice. And it's not just like, oh, I don't want a regular job, so I'll be a filmmaker. You have to actually make film. You have to actually study film. You have to fucking, going to film school is not a bad idea, but you don't have to do it. You have to be taking the real steps. If you're going to be a fighter, you have to be in the gym 3 times a day. You have to be fucking obsessed. Like, you have to, no matter what it is, you have to do the work. Chasing the dream can't be a substitute for working hard. Like, you're going to work twice as hard because you're chasing the dream.
The idea that him saying, like, that was the clear red flag for me. It's like, I don't want a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, fuck a 9-to-5. I don't want a 9-to-5 either.
Yeah, but you're not. If that's his motivation to do it, you're in the fucking wrong thing. I
disagree because even in school, when I was in school, I didn't want to sit in school for 6 hours, and when I worked at fucking Target, I didn't want to work at Target.
Yeah, but you did it.
Yeah, but I did.
No, yeah, but like that's not my motivation. Like I didn't decide. Oh,
yeah, but the fact that it's on your mind.
No, fuck that. No, fuck all that. I didn't want to work. I never wanted to work a 9-to-5 a day in my fucking life, and now I don't ever have to, bro. That's an okay motivation. What I'm saying is, not working a 9-to-5 doesn't mean you're not going to fucking work, dude. You're probably going to work more hours than you would at 9-to-5. 9-to-5, you know.
That's my point, though. No. Like the idea of like, basically, he's saying he doesn't want a shitty job. Yeah, that's what you're saying. The idea, like, you're going to go and say, I don't want to work a 9-to-5. It's like, man, like, what happens if? Okay, let me ask you this.
You might have to juggle a 9-to-5 with chasing the dream. But you can't let the 9-to-5 get in the way of the dream.
Let me ask him if.
But that's what I've been doing.
Let me say this.
Say if you had to work a 9-to-5 for 15 years, and that is what it's going to take to get to you.
That isn't what it takes, though.
Well, I'm just saying.
But that's not what it takes, though.
I'm just using a hypothetical.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, that's not. That's like me saying, what if we fucking did, like, that's like saying, what if 2 + 3 = 5? Like the way to accomplish your dreams is not to put them on the back burner to a 9-to-5. The way to accomplish your dreams is to chase your dreams with every fucking thing you have. And then if you have to work some shitty job to make sure your lights stay on so that you can keep chasing the dream, then that's what the fuck you do. I worked at Target. I worked at pizza places. I worked these little shitty jobs so that I had enough for groceries and rent, and every other fucking second I had was spent on, an ounce of energy I had was spent on fighting. Do not work 15 years at a job you hate so that you can later on chase your dream. Chase your fucking dream now, and if you have to work a shitty job for supplemental income, do that. But what I'm saying, though,
that's my point.
What I'm saying as
you're making my point.
The most clear, concise way I could say this is it's gonna fucking take hard work to get where you want. So when you chase your dream, factor in hard work. Like people talk about chasing their dream and they don't factor in the hard work and they don't factor in the sacrifice. So just understand that whether it's film or fighting or whatever, there's gonna be a bunch of work. There's gonna be a bunch of times where you're broke. There's gonna be a bunch of stress on your relationship. Hopefully your girl keeps fucking supporting you through that. But if she doesn't and your parents don't, whatever, dude, fuck everybody that gets in the way of chasing the dream. And it has to be that way. Has to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I know I said I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, but I didn't mean for that to be the focus of the conversation. Because I work at a law firm, literally 9 to 5. Like, literally, those are my hours, 9 to 5 every single day.
Studboy.
I'm in the gym every single day. I study film every single day. I've done film shoots where I've been on set from 9 to 6 a.m. for free just so I could, get the plugs, get out there.
Yeah.
And then I went to work 9 to 5, and then I went to the gym right after with no sleep at all. Like, I've done that, I'm not trying to have this be a cop-out because I see people that are making it. I see people that are doing good, and I'm like, oh, that's easy. Let me go do that and not go to work. Like, that's not my point. I know the work, it takes and all that because I've been putting in the work. So, my point was just kind of like what you said pretty much, just don't stop chasing it. That's pretty much it. It's going to take time. And I think the biggest thing that you said that really affected me was the fact that you mentioned how, people you were with and they just started dropping off and you kept going.
They will.
To me, that was the most discouraging thing is I've noticed, people that I really, messed with and all that we were in the same thing. And then out of nowhere, they're completely out. It does discourage you because it's like, shit, is he saying something I don't, know?
But that's the thing. But this is the thing, bro, is the consistency is such a big deal. Bro, this is it, bro. There are people who used to be better than me, and I made it farther than them, and I'm a better fighter now because they didn't fucking stick with it, and I did. They would have beat my ass then, and I'd beat the fuck out of them now. You know why? Because they're fat and have 4 kids and work a job they hate, and I'm still a professional fucking athlete because I didn't stop chasing the dream. There's people who are way better at music than me, but, bro, I just started a new band. That shit's going to blow up because I fucking believe in it. And because I'm still down to have a band practice at 29. And other people are like, my old lady's fucking mad at me if I can't come out on Sunday to jam. Dude, I like to do the shit that I like to do, and I don't give a fuck what people think. And I fucking and I put the work in. If you do that, bro, good things are gonna happen. There are people doper than you that won't make it because they quit before you quit. Period. And that's with anybody. Bro, Uriah Faber's one of the hardest working, smartest dudes I've ever met. One of the best fighters I've ever been around. One of the most successful fighters. One of the best examples of a fighter who transitioned from being a pro athlete to being a successful business person. And he'll tell you the same thing. He'll tell you that there are people who are better at wrestling than him, but they fell off. And he fucking there are people who beat him in high school and he beat their ass in college because they fell off and he didn't. There's I've known so many people who are so fucking talented and who had so much going for them, and the only difference between me and them is that I kept going and they didn't. So I win. It's longevity, it's consistency. The answer to how long you should chase a dream is how long are you excited to do it? How long is it still your dream?
But at some point it gets a little pathetic, though.
Yeah, you have to have don't be 50 years old, obviously. But what I'm saying is, but even at 50, you can find a new dream to chase. 50, you're not going to get in the UFC, but you can. I don't think you should ever stop chasing your dream as long as it's really your dream.
Have you had any fights yet? Are you trying to be a professional fighter? Is that your goal?
I wouldn't say being a professional fighter is really my goal. I kind of like the coaching aspect more, to be honest, and trying to guide others.
Your passion is to be involved in the sport in some way?
To me, it sounds like you're a guy who really loves fighting, but filmmaking is the way to go.
Yeah, why don't you make MMA documentaries?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that because, Jason Knight, he comes to Tampa a lot, and I've been messaging him on Instagram and whatnot, trying to get something like that going.
Dope, yeah. I mean, it sounds like you already know the answer, man.
I mean, you have to be realistic. I mean, being a fighter, especially a fighter at your level, it's
not an easy way to make a living.
It's a tough life, and you need to be a special person. You have to be a very special person. You have to, be athletically gifted, and if you're not, super athletically gifted, you need to have something inherently in you that makes you...
That loves fist fighting.
It's a certain different animal.
You gotta be a sick fuck.
Now, if you have a passion and he loves fighting, there's a lot of stuff that you can do within the fighting industry to make money.
And if you're
be
saying right
successful.
now that being in the UFC isn't your dream, I respect it, but then I wouldn't take a bunch of fights. I wouldn't. I mean, unless you fucking just love to fight. But if you're saying the vibe I'm getting right now,
jiu-jitsu tournament.
The vibe I'm getting right now, man, is that you're a guy who enjoys martial arts and fighting should be a part of your life. But it sounds like you're passionate about film, dude. I would chase that. I would chase that passion down. I would do what I needed to do to get supplemental income and keep the lights on and keep fucking food in my belly. But I would keep fighting a part of your life. I would chase the dream of being a filmmaker, and I would try to integrate the two as much as possible. That's the best advice I could give you.
I would say take a couple of welding classes at Derive Institute. That's what I would suggest.
University of Phoenix.
Do they have Derive University or something? Yeah. Well, now since we're talking about
kid, I like this kid, man.
Yeah. Well, what do we want to talk to this kid a little more?
I mean, you can hang out. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Joker. You can hang out if you want.
Well, I mean, Sichuan MMA. I want to kind of talk. We got Bisping lost his fucking eyeball.
Right, okay.
And then this fight this
all
past
right,
weekend.
Fine. I don't want to talk fighting. We'll fucking talk fighting. Let's talk fighting. Hey, what was your name again? What was your name again? What was
Jordan.
Your name? Jordan, I fucking like you, Jordan. Yeah, let's hang out and talk some fighting.
Well, since we brought up Bisping, dude, this fucking guy is insane, huh?
The balls on this fucking guy, man. It must be hard for Michael Bisping to find pants to fit over his gigantic fucking balls, dude.
So oh man, I didn't see that. So for the people that don't know, Michael Bisping, he has a podcast, and he pulled out a fake eyeball that he claimed he lost during the Belfort fight.
Yeah.
He lost his eye during the Belfort fight.
What was his explanation? I didn't hear the explanation. He just took so much damage that he lost it?
I don't know.
Because I saw the series. Like, he got head kicked, I think, right? And ground and pounded. He got knocked out.
Yeah, I guess maybe his eye orbital crushed his eye or something.
Yeah.
I think the ground and pound is what really did it. I think that's what I heard.
So he lost his eye, got a fake eye.
Somehow got the doctors to keep it quiet.
Well, he probably didn't tell UFC doctors. He maybe
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying...
And he fought the remainder. How many years?
Became a fucking
check when he fought that fight. Well, how long ago?
It was a lot of fucking years, dude.
He went to win the world title.
He won a world title. He's been blind in one eye. Can you imagine fighting with fucking one eye?
Now, it would be interesting to go back and watching his fights.
Dude, how many times did Henderson hit him with the left and we were all like, fuck, why do you keep getting hit with why do you keep getting hit with the right hand? How many times did Henderson hit him with the right hand? But it's like, imagine that. I can't see anything over here. Imagine blocking
bro,
a fucking
that's a different animal right there, bro. Bisping's a fucking legend for that.
What a fucking sick prick,
So
dude.
when was the Belfort fight? Let's see.
Before?
Damn. 2013? So he's fought...
That's 7 years, 6 years.
6 years. Well, he stopped in... 4 years. He stopped in 17.
Oh, shit. I thought he fought 18. That's 4 years, so pretty fucking impressive.
4 years and won the world title on that. And knocked out Luke Rockhold.
And knocked out... and kept winning. Like, kept winning, and then obviously had a fucking couple rocky patches there, but at the highest level, like, come on, dude.
I mean, how do you top... You don't top that with toughness, right?
No. Definitely.
It's pretty amazing.
I heard about a Japanese fighter who went blind in one eye during a tournament, and then he went on to keep fighting in the tournament. Won the fight where he got eye poked, and then like lost in the finals, and then he never told anyone until years later after he retired because he didn't want to taint the name of MMA because he loved it.
Because he loved. Who's that?
Japanese fighter. For his name.
Yoshiki Takai.
That sounds right.
He lost Gerard Gephardt. Gerard
Butler.
No, not Gerard Butler. I forget his name. It was in the movie Choked, where he lost his eye. So,
the Hickson movie?
Yeah, the Hickson movie. Yuki Akai did it. Yeah, and who...
The point of the story being that fighters are sick fucks, man.
Yeah.
You gotta really love this shit, dude.
Yeah, and he ended up winning, and he was in the finals against Hickson Gracie. That movie Choked. You ever see that movie? Oh, it's so funny. It's a great...
Really? Would you ever do bad uncle?
Yeah, we can talk about
it.
The best character ever. MMA fan, have you seen Choked?
No, I have not.
Oh, come on, man.
No,
You're a film guy. You love MMA. You haven't seen that yet?
Well, Jordan? What did you ask?
Oh, I said, would you ever do bare knuckle in the future? Since we're talking about like really, fucked up fighting situations.
No.
To me, bare knuckle is one of the craziest things right now.
I mean,
I think
I've been
it's
a lot.
stupid.
I've been in a lot of fucking fights where no one had any gloves on. Like obviously, but I don't think I want to do it post UFC career. Like I grew up getting in fights like 3 fights a fucking weekend, like just fighting for the fuck of it, and like I've been in plenty of fights where it was bare knuckle, but I don't think I want to fight for bare knuckle FC. I don't think. I love watching them; they have great fucking fights, but.
I don't know. It
Who do you get on the
seems like you're going backwards.
Jason
right?
Knight rematch.
Say again?
Who do you got on the Lobov versus Jason Knight rematch that they just announced?
I don't know.
Who?
You know the real winner is the fans.
Who's
I
fighting?
love saying that shit. It's so fucking cool.
Jason Knight and Artem Lobov.
Jason Knight, Artem Lobov fighting
bare knuckle.
Vanderlei just got signed to bare knuckle too, huh? It's fucking in.
Vanderlei's fighting bare knuckle.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I could care less about bare knuckle.
Nah, bare knuckle's tight, dude. It's all these. It's a bunch of fucking ex-UFC vets, all fucking juiced up with no gloves on.
And they're
like,
fighting Biloxi. Yeah, I don't know.
It's fucking.
Well,
pretty fucking rad.
I mean, I guess we might have to make a 3rd episode, and the title of this episode is Joker Review Part 2 SIKE.
Not.
So
thanks, Jordan.
This past weekend was a pretty big fight.
Yeah.
With who's the Australian?
Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, Whittaker. What'd you think of it?
I think Whittaker's incredibly tough. Fucking great fighter. The fact he's only 28, he's a year younger than me, which is pretty fucking crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not even in my prime. This guy's a year younger than me. Like, he's something special. But Adesanya is just fucking a different level, dude. I thought that if Whittaker,
but I called it.
Yeah, like I thought if Whittaker mixed up the takedowns and made it more of an MMA fight, that he had a good chance. But if it was a striking fight, I thought that Adesanya was probably gonna pull it off pretty like within the first 2. That was my guess. Was that if it was a striking fight, if it was stayed on the feet the entire fight, that Adesanya would do it in 2. That was my guess because he's just a different level, dude. It's like when when you had Askren, right? Askren is like one of the best wrestlers in the game in MMA, and then he just did a wrestling match and got beat by a guy who only did, like a high level wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, Adesanya is like a different level of kickboxer, you know. Like he's a different level. Dude.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
And I feel like people don't respect that about him, to be honest. Like people talk about him as if like he's a nobody, and they don't pay attention to his striking background and how good of a striker he actually is.
He's about as good of a striker as it gets, dude. I think he's probably the best striker in the UFC
right now.
Yeah. Pure striking. I think he's the best striker in the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough about.
I'd like to say I'm the best MMA striker in the UFC, but
I would say that.
I think he's like pure striking, and he's my favorite striker to watch. His game is fucking sick, dude. I mean, it's just fucking rad.
What I took away from it was I would like to see Adesanya fight a solid wrestler, Chris Weidman, or
I mean, he fought Brunson. Brunson can wrestle.
Yeah, but he doesn't wrestle though.
He doesn't wrestle much.
I think he needs a. I think he needs to fight Yoel Romero.
Yeah, well, I think he's got Costa next.
I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I think
Costa can wrestle though.
I think he goes through Costa. I think a guy that if you fight Adesanya style, you're gonna lose. I think if you just come out there and just try to grind him out and wrestle him, I think you'll beat him.
I mean, I don't think Costa's not going to strike. I don't think Costa's going to strike with him. He might actually. He might strike with him.
At the same time, we could be surprised by his grappling because we really haven't. I mean, obviously he's like the best pure striker, right? But at the same time, when you make this transition into mixed martial arts, you obviously have to have a high level of grappling as well, and we haven't really got to see that from him. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna be the best wrestler, best jiu-jitsu. I'm not gonna say that, obviously, but he will probably be able to know a thing or two about getting the fight back on the feet. I mean, so far he's fought every fight how he wants to fight it, and I don't think that Costa's gonna be the guy to change that. I'm just being honest here, no disrespect to him. I don't think he's gonna be the one to change that.
Yeah, I saw Costa Yoel live. That was pretty fun.
You were there?
That was insane, dude.
Where was that at?
L.A.
That was a good fight.
It was a great fucking fight.
especially since people have also been arguing that Yoel won that fight. So then you can't sit here and say, oh yeah, Costa's going to kill him, he's going to destroy him, when he's coming off a win against a really respectable opponent. But at the same time, a lot of people have been able to argue good points to why he didn't win that fight.
Yeah, but that's not how MMA works though. MMA math never adds up right. Like no, like
I know.
You can have a guy who's like, oh well, Whitaker beat Yoel and Izzy beat Whitaker and Costa barely beat Yoel, so Izzy will beat. Like, dude, anything can happen anytime with.
I had some MMA math that made me the champion.
I saw MMA math that made me the fucking heavyweight champ.
Because
I beat Artem.
I'm
gonna find it, dude.
You really?
Yeah, I'm gonna find it.
That's pretty.
It made me the greatest fighter of all time. Actually, it made me the GOAT.
Remember the?
Let me find this, dude.
You showed me that clip. The best ever was the Steiner brother math.
Oh, incredible!
Let's watch that.
Can we pull up the Steiner brother math? Wait.
Okay, I think we end this episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
Can we end it on Steiner brother math?
We're gonna do Steiner brother math. Let's end this episode. Next week, we're going to really do our second part of the Joker review.
Yeah.
So go to Touchy Subject Shows, TouchySubjectShow.com.
Will this be an interlude, or should this be...
Pause this.
Like, is this an interlude, or is this... Should we put the next episode... Should we really piss off when the nerds catalog our show 40 years from now? Should we actually make this... Like, should we make... Like... Instead of going Joker 1, this, Joker 2, should we actually do this will be the
Just
next
switch
one
them around?
will be the next one will be Joker 2 and
no, that we got this one.
You're going to make people wait 3 weeks for part 2?
It's called showmanship.
That's fucking cruel, dude.
It's called showmanship.
All right, let's listen to some Steiner.
They should have listened live. That's what they Okay, wait, hold on. Pause. Okay. So catch us next week. Go to TouchySubjectShow.com, TouchySubjectShow.com for all your stuff. Check out Fili's band.
Born Breach.
You guys good? Okay. So we're going to wrap up the show. We're going to watch this, and then we're going to see you next episode. And I promise we'll do a Joker review, maybe.
It's three-way for the
greatest
TNA heavyweight title at sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and two-thirds percent, I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. See, but I'm going to break it down for all you ladies. Would you rather be with me, or would you rather be with Joe?
Well, I think Joe's kind of nice. I mean, you know.
See, you're one of those girls that like romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa Joe? See, tonight, we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion at sacrifice. Come on, P. Let's go.
Scotty, just like you always say, Big Papa Pump has got your hookup. Well, Maple Leaf Muscle is who you need to look up. Holler if you hear that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That is awesome.
All I care about is my freaks and my peaks. Holler if you hear me.
See you next episode.